All right, this is KevinSvensonCrypto, where we defy tyranny. What do we have going on today? Let's check things out. Interesting developments with the Gary Gensler and SEC. Apparently, he was trying to get a job with Binance, and they told him no, and there's a good chance that he's just kind of retaliating against CZ, the CEO of Binance, and that's creating a lot of this FUD. Interesting. But zooming in here, we did get a bounce. It was looking a little bit better earlier. We had 26,700 of Bitcoin, and we're still teetering on this 0.0618 Fibonacci, which is it's a pretty typical bounce area for a retracement. So it's possible that we've kind of this is where we'll be, and we'll probably consolidate. Being that we're also on the 200-week moving average, but we still. There's some rumors that Swan, one of the bigger crypto exchanges, that they might be going under, and that kind of a thing may happen. In which case, I'm seeing maybe a 23,000 to 23 to 25,000 Bitcoin. I don't think that would really do a whole lot to hurt Bitcoin in the long run. It's just a necessary thing to happen. Then there's also Crypto.com. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen with them. Why isn't the SEC go after them? And what would be really bullish is if this is true about Gary, then he gets persecuted. He may have to step down, or they may fire him. I don't know exactly how that would work, but it's not looking too good for him. Old Dirty Gary, he's done. I really think he's done one way or another. It might be end of summer next year before he's out, but it's not looking too great for him right now. That's for sure. So we'll see. I was also kind of curious. I wanted to run a quick number through here and see. We're riding on the 200-week moving average, but the thing is, what moving average did we come down to in this recent retracement? That's what I'm really kind of curious about. And what area was this? So what moving average would this be? And let's see where it would be right now if we were to come down to it. So I'm kind of taking a guess right now. So we're at the 200-week, which is a previous support on our other bear markets or other bull markets and such. If you take a look, let's zoom out before we do this little experiment. But it always kind of held this. But the 200-week hasn't been around for very long. So it's really kind of just like a bare bones, is this what's going to hold this whole thing together? And it didn't hold it together during this last bear market, So let's see. So we want to change it to 250. I think that's a pretty fair thing. It might get a 225 or 220, something like that. But I'm thinking 250. Let's see where that puts our moving average at. Okay, so 250 didn't really do a whole lot. It still kind of puts us in this zone, which we did get supported by it on our recent run. So if we get the 250 moving average, that puts us at 22 to 23K. Okay, well, I don't see that really much significance with the 250. Not a whole lot there. Well, actually, again, this is just experimental TA right now. But look at this. Got supported here. Let's try one more. We're going to do the 300. 300 weekly. All right. So that actually brings us closer to there. We did get supported through here, and we got supported off the doji here. Now, this is just interesting to me. So, I think worst case, this would be my worst case scenario is we come back down to 20K. We had to be prepared for that. So what would cause that would be stock market crash, Swan crypto exchange going down, and then Crypto.com going down. that certainly would take us down to that level. So something to be kind of aware of. And, I think that's just to be expected. And I'm kind of curious. Let's try 350. I want to know where we bottomed in this last bull market. Yep, 350. Yeah, the 350 week moving average is where we bottomed. It's not the best. It's really not the best thing to say, but that's where we are, though. I mean, 350 week moving average would be the 250, and the 300 and 350 moving average probably would be the most bearish scenarios that we go down to. So that would put us at 18K to 18 to 20K. That's like literally like black swan nightmare scenario. It's just something we have to think about. It's good to have money on hand. Ultimately, like I'm looking at scrounging up all the money I can right now to buy some really good coins, and a very like Ethereum at least. I'm looking at Cardano. I'm looking at HBAR. I'm looking at Algorand. I'm looking at these coins that have got just completely pummeled. Looking at AI, Fetch AI, Singularity Net, Ocean Protocol in particular. There's there's a good opportunity right now over the next few weeks, next few months. Like we might go down further, but like just this is the time to get into it hard. Open interest has decreased down to 7.8. I'd like to see a little bit more. So maybe by the end of the day, we'll get a little more of a shakeout. Once we start getting into the green again, I'll feel a little bit better. And Crypto Fear and Greed Index is actually at 50. I should say it up here, actually. Yeah, 50, which is, neutral to slightly greedy. Now, let's see there's not a whole lot that it's doing well right now. So, FTT token, I don't know what's going on with FTX. Maybe someone's talking about like buying them out or fixing that situation. No idea. Stacks is definitely one to look at. XDC network. What else do we have? Yeah, that's about it for that. And again, the volume node to me is telling me 23 to 25K. And then if we break down below that, 20K, which that all coincides with the 250 or 300 and 350 week moving averages. The moving averages are really just, it's good to know about them, but I don't really know if we can completely rely on them. But right now, the line in the sand between we going from here down to 20 to 23K is the 200-week moving average. We really need to hold this line. We've got to hold this line. And this is really what defines a bull and bear market. So, something to know. And where are we at? We are just right on that line. Like, literally right on it. Let's get a little closer, even. Oops. Yeah, like we're right at 23.4. We want to hold 23.3, 23.4, something like that. Oopsie. My bad. Now, can I get back into... Bear with me here. I'm going to try to fix this if I can. Oh, well, sorry about that. I'm trying to understand what is happening. Usually I get like a... There we go. All right. My bad. Let's see what else is going on. Dixie is getting further rejection. I'm loving this. This is looking like we're going to come back down. US dollar goes down. Everything else goes up. Let's hope that continues. Theta is like, well, a continuous drop. I think that one's really one worth looking at. Let's look at silver and gold. Silver's getting a bounce, looking pretty strong. You know, with all that money printing, the heightened debt ceiling, that just means they're going to be printing more money. It doesn't sound like they want to stop spending money, so likely it's not going to happen. Yeah, this is looking bullish. Looks like it. See, the Nasdaq, I feel like it's like maybe topped out, so I think we're probably going to get some, at the minimum, consolidation, if not a retest of the 200-week down here. It would be ugly. I think maybe it'll happen a little bit later in the summer into the early fall. We'll have to see about all that. But Algorand is just getting completely pummeled, and I'm just keeping on buying it, man. This is just. I think we may even see this wedge that it's in just keep on going. I mean, this wedge could keep going. I mean, it may go down to 7 cents. I mean, that would be insane, but like, God, that's like crazy good buying opportunity. Just all the FUD is just, it's just funny. Algorand, like, is one of the ones that Gary Gensler was talking about that, you know, Uber programs could be built on. I'm like, look at this thing just getting completely destroyed. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Atom getting pretty tore up. I think this is a really good buy probably right here. Near protocol. DYDX exchange. I think that one's pretty solid. It's looking like a pretty juicy buy right now too, honestly. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. I just wanted to do a quick check-in, see if I can start doing more daily updates that might help the algorithm. But please smash the likes and hit subscribe. Give me some suggestions, comments below. I do appreciate it. Solana's another one looking pretty juicy. Yeah, just the time right now, this summer is the time that's going to like really get people set up. I can't stop saying that more. Like this is it. Like people that get themselves set up right now are going to really be kicking that next year. So hang in there, keep hodling. I'm about to just start pulling the trigger and buying everything I can right now. All right, peace.